Look at this criminal history
Yes, sir.
right here.
Since I've been incarcerated,
How many felony offenses do you have?
sitting on poison.
Convictions. How many felony convictions? This is the fourth one. You're going to hide behind children? I mean, look at that. Putting the family assault aside, which is a terrible thing in itself, no matter how minimal it is, you don't assault someone you claim to love. I can't imagine looking into my children's eyes and making conscious choices to pull stunts like this. He was present with his attorney, and the state's attorney is present. Mr. Franklin, you are representing this defendant, and there is a motion to revoke probation that has been filed in this case. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Tell me about what y'all are doing here. There's an agreement, I think, has been reached, or no?
Yes, sir. For 4 years penitentiary time. This is a joint recommendation.
Okay. Help me out here, since logic has a lot to do with what we do. In a pre-sentence report, of course, I have so many thousands of these cases. I have to have that to review. It's showing, and it looks like I may have checked that. I think I did, but that doesn't look like one of my check marks, but nonetheless, that the defendant was in 2010 placed on probation, deferred probation for burglary of a habitation, a home. That was revoked in 2015. He gets 10 years TDC then, right? So thereafter, we put him on regular probation, and he has a motion to revoke probation that has 10 allegations of violations here. Why? What message is this court sending that you get less punishment for this committing subsequent similar crimes and failing on probation again? That bothers me.
Yes, sir, Judge.
And I want to know, I'm curious what the state's.
Since a number of them were urine samples within a certain amount of time, like a couple of months' time, and that the underlying offense the new offense was a misdemeanor. Looking at it, I look at his last prison sentence, or one of his prison sentences, was 2 years and doubled it to 4. He has been in prison, I think, serving some time on some other cases. He's been to Safety since this, I think. I can't remember when he went to Safety, but he's that's the reasoning behind it all. Plus the nature of that new offense was a misdemeanor. So actually it should have been a misdemeanor. It was yanking a necklace off of her neck. And I've talked to the complaining witness, and she is present in the witness room here to testify today in case the judge rejects this deal, but she's okay with it. They have children together.
Go ahead, sell it to me, because I'm not convinced.
Your Honor, we have
It's just, what my concern is. Yeah, everything I do here, people use, although every case has its own merits, its own circumstances, but people want to know, are you getting less punishment for continuing to commit not only crimes, but the same kind of a crime? And a home is somebody's most valuable asset. Most of us, 99%. Most valuable thing they own is a home, which is sacred. That's why burglarizing a home is more serious of a crime than burglarizing a building that's not a habitation. But he received 10 years. He knows that we're serious about this behavior. And sure enough, here we are, another burglary of a habitation.
Your Honor, this relates back to a charge in 2019. We would like to tender to the court. We've received letters today that were written to the parole board for the original offense. which details information from maybe 6 or 7 individuals as to his character. The information here that is relevant to this specific case is that Mr. Caesar is now a father. He obtained visitation rights for his children while he was incarcerated. His children are young, very young still. They were born a year and a day apart. Since that time, he has attended.
Wait. When were the children born?
What year?
2018, 2019.
We got 10 violations since they were born. All these really? These drug possessions? And you're going to hide behind children? I mean, look at that. Putting the family assault aside, which is a terrible thing in itself, no matter how minimal it is, you don't assault someone you claim to love. That's bizarre. But April, May. I mean, we're talking about methamphetamine, Xanax, marijuana, methamphetamine, marijuana. Oh, that's being a good role model for the kids?
No, sir.
No,
Your Honor, I was going
No.
to divorce and
there's no excuse for that, sir. You really? You got an excuse for taking illegal drugs, do you?
no, sir.
There is no excuse. You're supposed to be setting an example. If you use your children here, use them because you were setting a good example. I mean, I've got 10 violations while on this court's watch.
Yes, sir.
And you've got, look at this criminal history
Yes, sir.
right here.
Since I've been incarcerated,
How many felony offenses do you have?
sipping on poison.
Convictions. How many felony convictions?
Just
This is the 4th one. Separate act. And these last ones are manufacture of a controlled substance, illegal possession of a controlled substance, illegal possession of a controlled substance.
yes, sir.
And this was before you were put on probation. Look at you go. You're still doing that.
Your Honor,
That's what you prefer. You've decided to dance with the devil when you have a family at home.
sir, since I've been incarcerated, I've done everything
Wait,
counter to.
you know what? Maybe incarceration keeps us all safe from you. Really? Because being free and having a family and responsibilities from a family didn't deter you from committing crimes? You're telling me, well, I've been in prison and so I'm committing crimes.
No, Your Honor, that is not our argument.
That's what it's, I mean, that was the English I had just understood.
If I may clarify, since he's been in prison, he's completed safety. He's completed about 5 or 6 classes through TDCJ, including anger management, classes on how to be a responsible parent, how to be a responsible adult. He completed every class that TDCJ offered. He's completed.
Okay.
And so we did provide those last time to the court as well, all those certificates. He is supported not only by his church, but also people that he has worked with who will testify that he has undergone changes in the last few years while in prison. And many of those did occur after he got visitation rights of his children.